I just had a slight announcement, so you'll see a black screen, but it's something about what I already said. But I won't be doing a Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC playthrough yet until I manage to complete the Super Mario Bros. Wonder LP, which will probably be by the end of November, because I still have Tears of the Kingdom, and then I'm playing the DLC of Martin Rabbit Sparks of Hope, which I'm believing will take another 10 parts. And then I have Mario Party 10, which I'm believing to last me 15 parts. And then I have Super Mario Bros. Wonder, which I am predicting will last me 40 or 50 parts, or in between, since it's a half hour every video, except for the first part. The first part will be the only hour and a half or hour video. So, hope you understand that. And I'm sorry if you guys were hoping that I would be playing through the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC on its release day, because it's released now, but for ones who wondered why I didn't release any Pokemon Violet videos on the DLC, that's the reason why. This guide is super past due, because my word, didn't even know this, that the depths are at the same location as in the shrines, which possibly means that how many bright blooms there are is the same exact amount as how many shrines there are, which means there are 120 bright blooms, which is insane. Might be wrong, but that's why we'll just assume. I'm not uncertain about what I did last time. If I can remember, I was helping Sidon out by finding the relical treasure. And I battled against Master Koga trying to find the treasure of the Zora. Looked up where it was because it didn't make any sense. And then it was behind a waterfall, which I don't know why they said go through the two waterfalls beneath the fish statue, because that was absolutely wrong. It meant go behind the waterfall near the entrance to Zora's domain instead of go in between the two waterfalls. That didn't make sense, so I thought it was that simple, but it really wasn't. Oh yeah, I forgot. But in this video, if I can remember what I said I was going to do, I am going to find the rest of those memories stuff. That was what it was, because it wasn't helping Sidon out. It was finding those things, because I am pretty much stuck. And gosh darn me, I actually have to cut again, because I have to remember where I started, because I don't remember at all. I've only gotten, I think, 7 of these, and I need 12. And the only ones I starred, and the one I'm pinning, is this. But that is over there. There's also one in the depths that I didn't get. And I thought this was one of them, but it wasn't. I already got this, so the ones I don't star are the ones that I've already gotten. So the ones that I haven't gotten, there's this one, there's the one I pinned, then there's this one that I think I already got, so I gotta double check on that. And then this, and this. Double checking, yeah. There's the one at the depths. This is not it. There's the one at the depths that I already got, actually, I remembered. I don't remember at all if I got this or not, though. Part of me thinks I didn't. I don't know. I'm just gonna double check by pinning it. But I'm getting the one I pinned first. But the worst thing is, I'm running out of Zonai charges. And I want to, and what I need are, I need more carts, which is not true. I need more fans is what I actually need. And, well, I have fans, but I'm very low. I'm like, what was it? Did I need more steering sticks? Was that it? No, I have those too. Okay, now I'm confused. What did I need? I think I have everything. I think it was just I have 2 left and I need to find more fans and more steering sticks, which is not true. Gosh darn me, I can't figure it out. What was it? It was I have wings, I have enough wings, I have enough carts, and I have enough steering sticks. So it's basically I need more fans. So I'm going to check out those Zonai things, see which of them has a fan thing in it so I can go there. This one has fans, but also has wings. So I think going there is possibly smart, but which other one? This one, because that one only has fans. So now I only got 5 of them. I think the Forge Construct, that's not what it's called. The Flux Construct isn't there. And it's sort of funny because the only difference between the second and the third one, no, not much of a difference between the first and second one, is that the third Flux Construct switches its weak points around, making it pretty hard to handle. Also, I'm gonna try to complete a side quest because there was that person that wanted to see a Lionel horn so that they can make the legendary blade, even though I already have it. But the side quest was activated a while ago, even before I had the legendary sword. Oh, that's not gonna work at all. So, if I've already done one of them, then I'll double check what I've done and what I haven't done. I pinned one of them that I don't think I've done yet, but I don't really know. Also, just doing this to prep up. Wow, that was quick. Hold on. No! Please tell me that would work. So that leads this as well. I haven't even conquered that ruins, and I'm pretty sure I already did those. No, I didn't. I conquered one of the base ruins, but wasn't this one. And I think every ruins base has those gloom hands, like the very bottom of it. Unbearable cold, I get it. I'm gonna wear the warm doublet, right? Yeah. Warm doublet, you know what I mean. Snow quell stuff. Let's see if I can do this without. I forgot about light gravity. Gosh darn me. I just love how the gravity is. Now I'm out of it. I love that they added that. And yeah. This is one of those stars that ends up being something that I can easily get to without the fan plane. East Hebra Sky Archipelago. Okay, I was so used to that light gravity that I forgot I was out of it, even though I said I was. Nice. Ends up that there's, oh my word, wait. Those things are really high. Oh my word, the wings are about to break. Okay, so I wasn't high enough. Let's just see if they're in the depths first. Because most likely I already took a picture of these. I think I did. Looks so familiar. I'm still gonna take a picture of it just in case. Not for sure I already took a picture of this though. Because this place looks super familiar. Then there's these guys. And I know that this place is not, and I'm gonna have to wear my Yiga armor as well because it's Yiga territory, and I'm pretty sure that they won't let me in unless I was a Yiga guy. So these guys are gonna let me in since I'm a Yiga person. Oh. That's actually very clever. Oh. Well, I want to talk to you. Okay. Oh, that was easy. Are you serious? All I had to do was that? I don't know where that... Oh, so apparently it just lets me in here. That's funny. All I had to be... I had to trick him by him thinking I was a Yiga person. That was the easiest battle I've had because of that. That's very funny. I didn't know that. He was just someone to kill, and I thought I was able to talk to the guy, but apparently not. I forgot my armor defense was 24. If I can find my leggings. No, but it's not 24, it's 28. Under the Colosseum ruins on the surface, an imposing building similar to that same Colosseum has been discovered. There are reports that as many as 6 such structures exist in the depths. There's one in the deepest depths below the Korok Forest near here. But there are rumors of eerie growls coming from inside. A courageous team member went to test their mettle, but we haven't heard from them in quite a while. We hope they are safe. Glory to Master Koga. Well, that was already taken care of. My word, that I did not think it was that. I thought that you talked to the Yiga guy and they let you in because you are part Yiga. But apparently, when you go on their vessel, they don't even talk to you. So I guess this was like a giant battlefield for the Yiga guy, and he would have tried to run you over. Knowing that, and knowing the fact that I might have already gotten this, which is really unfortunate. Let's see if I did, because I'm gonna... I don't think I did. This doesn't look at all familiar. The Nehru Great Spring. Where was this? Great Hyrule Forest Depths. Hebra Mountain Sky. Gerudo Desert. South Hyrule Sky Archipelago. West Necluda Sky. Necluda Sky Archipelago. The Nehru Great Spring. Sakala. Or Sokola or whatever, Necluda, Sea, East Hebra, and the Depths. So far I've gotten 10 out of 12 of these things. So perhaps this right here is one of them that I haven't gotten. Even though that's not entirely the case, might be wrong, is that I'm gonna go here just in case. Huh, that's interesting. So I never got this, even though I thought I did. It led me to a very handy thing of the Yiga guy that I thought I had to talk to in order to go inside. I'm cold. Also, I don't know where the star is. I'm gonna glide and then look in my map. I'm heading towards where I need to go. Also, I gotta change to my snow quill leggings again. I'm gonna pin this because it's where I'm going. Yep, there it is. And that's one of the places I haven't been to. Oh my word. It's like gravity for some odd reason. Also, I've never been there yet either. That is unexpected. I didn't think this was like gravity. For some odd reason it is. Where? Oh, hi. Here's just a usual construct that is pathetically weak. So the star is over here. But is there anything else here that I should know about? That orb is a start. So I'm gonna stamp this as important, which is not a star yet. I'm gonna just make it, I don't know, probably just this, so that I won't get confused. I don't know how I'd get confused because this is an orb that would be, okay, that's why. Zooming all the way out is the reason. That is so funny. And I'm betting this is gonna sink down. Yep. That's one of them, but I'm gonna see if I haven't done this yet. Part of me thinks I haven't yet, but I don't really know. It's Hebra Sky, so I think I have. And if I have, then there's one more that I haven't done. I'm gonna double check. Hebra Mountain Sky. This definitely seems like the place I've already done. Yeah, it's the very first one I've done. So use light gravity, my word. That's not what I did. Press A by accident. Yes. Didn't mean to do it. Pretty sure the star won't be, or I meant the pin won't be super easy to go to. Because there's the Lomé ruins. Just gonna go over here. There's the star over there. Hopefully I'm at least able to go here. Sure looks like it's possible. Yeah. I'm able to. Nailed it. I've been here. This definitely looks familiar. That means I've done it then. Baby, come here. I'm pretty sure this is the only one I haven't done. The South Elden Sky Archipelago. That's definitely something that seems like it could be correct. There it is right there. Let's see if I've done this or not. Okay, I'm just gonna see if I've done it or not. What does this say? South Elden. Okay, so I haven't. That really did trick me. My word, and that took me forever to find. I don't know which ones can't come in order, so it's all dependent on what the guy says. I finally did everything. That's all of them. And I will delete them all after the guy tells me about what they say. Man, that took me forever. It took me 52 minutes just to find memories. Memories, also known as freaking glyphs, and I'm super glad it's not glyphs either. Tablets. Took me forever to find those memory-like tablets or ancient tablets or whatnot. Makasura Shrine. I'm honestly curious what would happen at this point, at this moment.
Oh.
We have 12 tablets left to find.
Ah.
Interesting. I'll get right to translating it. Apparently the South Elden Sky Archipelago one is first.
Oh.
Here's what the original text says. Let's see if I can translate this at all. So split the song of King Rauru on Sol Gret the bit of his Sustes downs. That would mean ease and airless captive. It's not even Spanish.
And so ends Great Sonia's guessing on us alley. So felt it mean that they could else kept it fallen.
I think I'm back now. I'll bring it from the top. Zero one day sleep. The monkey glad some and monkey gelatin as well. Long be the leaf of the royal family. There he loves so. I don't even know if this is Latin or not. This is weird. This is an account of a party from those days. It says King Rauru and his older sister sang and danced together while Queen Sonia walked on. Oh, so Minoru is his sister. Although I thought Minoru was just some wise mage that knew, or wise sage that knew it a lot. Mainly just someone who he looked up to, but apparently not. It's very interesting. We think of royalty as austere and reserved, but these nobles amuse themselves with song and dance. But what a vivid recounting of the scene never before related in any history book. The descriptions of their personalities and expressions make the ancient past feel alive again. This stone tablet is a first-class find. Well done, dear Chamberlain, in leaving behind this account for us. I'm positively beside myself to think of how this story from the ancient past persevered so long to reach us today. Pretty good, and as promised, I have a reward for you. A silver rupee. The thought of such incredible historical artifacts falling down all over Hyrule is so exciting. According to the stone tablet at Lookout Landing, we now have 11 more left to find. Okay, so they're going in order, which is nuts. Sonia, queen of to Hyrule's king, be birth Hyrule, Hylian piss. What the heck? That's hard to say. Priesterless. Never mind. Herself be born of Lond, not of sky above it. Speaking she with open art. I don't know. I'm speaking French and Latin at the same time. Earnest to LA, even to the Zonai's king. This king, you think it good? And don't ask me why I'm thinking it's French, because it's not. I don't know what language this actually is. It go adventure to learn of the lone folk that to send his head a bent to listening is sweet plaisance. This one looks to be about Queen Sonia. It claims that Sonia was a priestess before marrying Rauru. Okay, so it goes into way back of time. Despite his status as a Zonai, a people popularity thought to be gods, she would counsel him without any trepidation. Moreover, Rauru heeded this counsel. Incredible! This account gives us first-hand knowledge of the nature of Queen Sonia and King Raru's relationship. Rauru found himself unexpectedly charmed by her strong will, and before long, they were married. That last bit isn't in the text. That's me speculating. Nonetheless, this is truly fascinating. History rarely speaks of a person's character prior to being elevated to royalty, so I can't help but fantasize. Very good, and as promised, I have a reward for you. You're gonna be dirt poor by the end of this. I'm gonna get 1,100 rupees, and I think your final reward is gonna be something insane. Thought of such incredible historical artifacts falling down all over Hyrule is so exciting. According to the stone tablet, yada yada. Here we go. Off to Wui's Rauru, king of Keen Blade. Okay, that's cool. Wave his work, real and favored of the hunt. On oft quaint Sonia, queen of keen insight, seek out him and repair this king of kingly business. In her sapience seems she diving that she could him ever find, and for his folly seems him the more humane. On the king, oh he laughed. Not him her equal for her wit he could. And the queen, she laughed too. At last, she scolded. It's actually a very enlightening story. Apparently, King Rauru would vacate his official business from time to time in order to go out hunting. I had the impression he was a stricter, more serious king, but I guess he had a lighter side as well. However, Queen Sonia was always a step ahead. She would put a stop to King Rauru's hunts and bring him back. In some circumstances, you might expect this to have been a point of tension at their court, but the tone here is much more playful than that. These royals were more relatable than one might assume. Or so it seems from this account, at least. How fascinating. We really get a glimpse into the down-to-earth side of royalty this way. It's an important find, to be sure. I'm gonna be rich by the end of this. I don't know how that startled me. The king was late. He come to this haven. So make the queen to sharing tales of her land, of shrines all green, glowing. Okay, so this is about shrines. Of early days, since Hyrule funding have the first monsters air realm besieged on Assailade, unceasing in strife. They brought to despair folks leaving. King and Queen set themselves, I think that's right, to bring in scourge to end. With might of light and pure, driven back, I don't know, being on the royal couple made these shrines to seal them away. To seal them away, these holy Salin ben eclipsed shrines of light. Great king, great queen, we thank ye. Ye fought when ye were a maiden child, that ye could, I think that's could, pace to Kunuin.
Oh.
I'll walk you through this one. The subject here is the actions of King Raoul and Queen Sonia undertook not long after Hyrule's founding. With the kingdom established, they were worried for their people, so they set out to eradicate the monsters troubling them. They created structures called Shrines of Light to seal the monsters away so that they could never be revived. There's more here about light and time too. I sense I get the sense I get is that the two of them may have had supernatural powers.
Ah.
Though it's part of ancient history, it's a feat those of us living today should still be grateful for. Truly an important discovery.
Ah. Ah.
I'm starting to understand it a bit more at the time.
Oh.
Quaint Minoru, the king's elder sister. Okay, so he is a sister. She is a sister of Rauru. That's interesting. I didn't think that she was a sister. I thought she was a mother figure or some sort of like wise friend. I thought she was more of a friend than a sister, but she ended up being a sister all along. Falls so deep in her book switch that she often forgets to attend. Attend, I think that is. In mean worried way dawn. Oh my word, I'm getting too tired. E what much econ, but e fair haven that it been little avail. Of late trateth she of constructs things that did she make with her hands as vessel for spirit when body lick fallen. So said she, mict she living long, in spirit ehused within this construct. Though Minru they seems to hold in any deceit, be my faith, econ not all's troth, I don't know, all's troth these words believing.
Oh.
So King Raru's older sister was named Minoru, the fifth sage of Hyrule.
Ah.
Here we learn a bit about Minoru. It says that she neglected to eat or sleep while making something called a construct. It was part of her research into a means of returning to life as a spirit possessing a new body, should her original one die. To you or I, this sounds less like history and more like a sort of ghost story. But remember who we're dealing with. They may have had unfathomable powers that made such things possible. The revelation that Minoru was a fellow researcher makes her feel like a kindred spirit to me, and yet
Ah.
the Chamberlain who inscribed these stone tablets trusts Minoru with such care and kindness that it warms my heart. It's very good.
Ah.
7 more.
Ah.
After this, I'm ending it again. Because this part is going on longer than I expected.
Oh.
Fulfin is the the weather this morn and have e audience with those these I think princes, said Ben can be distant years to Queen Soldia. Queen, gosh darn it. Biglass has she been given the name most sweet of Zelda she been eclipsed. In certain folks stared suspicion, for a strange were haired my word garments oh my word garmentes or whatever on so Dane were her appearance. Yet would her I don't know what that is continence on bearing makes proof of her right blood. I think that's blood and bond to Queen Sonia. My word, I am not doing well. I'll be Zelda to remain in for a while with us. He will myself, all's Hawkmaid, offer Ikin her service. What the heck does that mean, Ikin? What the heck does that mean? So this is when Zelda entered their world, or entered their time. The Zelda described here is Sonia's distant relative. According to this, she arrived in Hyrule unexpectedly from another kingdom. It seems she was a beautiful princess. Hey, that's my girl! Her strange clothing perplexed by the people of Hyrule, and many were suspicious of her at first. But this Zelda had such an undeniable air of nobility that those who doubted she was of royal birth were soon silenced.
Ah.
What a tale!
Oh.
It's all so fascinating! This level of detail of the individual people are virtually unheard of in text is not of from so long ago. I feel extremely blessed to be researching ancient Hyrulean in such times. Note too how clearly this conveys the writer's feelings regarding Zelda. Once it was clear Zelda would be staying, she applied to be chamberlain to the princess. That suggests real admiration.
Ah.
Wait. The thought of such incredible historical artifacts falling down all over Hyrule is so exciting.
Ah.
I'll get started translating right away. Oh yes, I see now that what we have here.
Oh.
Mrs. Zelda recent comes to send Minoru, the king's elder sister. I come ek for her to Siruin. Today came hit a passing that Minoru showed to Zelda construct all their greatest whatever that is whatever that word translates to. He has seen, which I don't know if that means seen or something else. Zelda, she much desired on hit to ridden. On ne con not sayin, coast her stoppin, though I did protest loudly. Nowhere, I guess that's never. Nevertheless, she made to sit in her high. That is high. Apparently, in so many friggin' letters, it's high. Upon the construct shoulders. What the heck? That's shoulders. On to be ridden like an oar, which means a horse, all full of grace. Mean lotion, so Grant already, Grant, so Grant already did growing all the more. Grow, apparently.
Oh.
What the heck? This freaking text doesn't make sense and I don't know what language this is. Zelda apparently visited Minoru often to assist with her research. I have no idea what kind of thing this construct that allowed people to write on it was. Very sure I might know. But Zelda wrote it so well that our author, the Chamberlain, was again impressed by her skill at everything she tried. That's the long and short of it there. But more than the narrative, what strikes me is the back and forth between the Chamberlain and Zelda. The Chamberlain tried to warn Zelda of the danger, but Zelda pushed past her and rode the construct anyway. It's short, but so evocative of both the level of technology found in this era and the character of their visitor, Zelda.
Oh.
The treasure found in these stone tablets is the pearls of wisdom and nuggets of personality contained within. Very good. I thank you. Not just with words, but with this as well.
Ah.
I knew you could do it. I'll get started translating right away. Oh yes, I see now what we have here. Fuck. Okay, this is new. Fashion is what that says. Fashion now favoreth garments or garments if you want, adorned by mustard patrons. On whatever would be beyond they worn. Beyond or something. This task, I think, for Muchurincom of the Castellus Mystery, who Sagte to Sown, who sought to sew clothes for Princess Zelda to please, I think. This fashion Zelda told to the Sea Master or whatever, where in her true home well loved. In her time word aberration patrons of bright pose in the shape of Mochurin. And now our hand Sea Mystery set here on these patrons copying or whatever, which say to many happy personae or people. Eve say after some for main one but ne code you could but no one could I don't know. But ne could not and then he find it.
Oh.
Here we learn something about the fashion trends. The story's kind of lists there's Zelda telling a tailor about the mushroom patterned outfits becoming popular in her homeland. Intrigued, the tailor fashioned some clothing in that vein, and it caught on in ancient Hyrule. Do you know Cece from Hateno Village? Imagine the look on her face if she were to find out. They say that trends go in cycles, but I didn't expect mushroom patterns to have been in fashion so long ago. One last thing about the Chamberlain.
Ah.
Her interest in fashion shows there was more to her than devoted service. She was just like anyone else in the kingdom. Thank you, Link. I haven't forgotten about your reward.
Ah. Ah.
Yeah, after this I'm just gonna end it and say what I'm going to do in the next one, because my exhaustion can't make me do more than just one video for myself. Since I just came back from a trip on the 17th of September, and for you guys it's not September and I think it's October, but my word, I'm just freaking exhausted. I'll get started translating it right away. And yeah, it's the 2nd of October. I forgot. Which I can't believe how close that actually is. Oh yes, I see now what we have here. Yada yada yada. Of late have ye heard it told a strange lady walks. I have heard. Okay, of late I have heard. Have ye heard, which means I have heard. It told a strange lady walks around the castle in dark of night. She and Princess Zelda seems all twins too, which I don't know what that translates to. But this on neither the light in her whatever, nor all a dead thing than not. When she is asked about these walks, Princess Zelda of that been nothing remembered. What monster or spirit in darkness be this vision? So afeared am of mine imaginings that I can not sleep.
Oh.
Amazing ghost story. Or what does that say? This one is an ancient ghost story. My understanding of ancient Hyrule isn't perfect, but I know a ghost story when I see one. It's a first-hand account of a ghostly or maybe corpse-like woman who appeared each night looking just like their Zelda. No matter the era, it seems people can't resist sharing a good ghost story.
Oh.
I really want to know. Wait! Oh my goodness, I just had it. I think I will know what happens in Hyrule Castle because of what depicts on these tomes. I don't know what the heck. This is really cool. Just thinking about this. I'm thinking what might happen is Zelda will be the boss battle, like Shadow Zelda. Like there will be a boss that will be Shadow Zelda, and she will actually be a ridiculously complicated boss to battle because of all of the magic spells. And yes, I got all of that from a tome, which is very cool. A bit like how there have been witness accounts of our Princess Zelda in the newspaper, even though she's missing. Could our Zelda be a ghost too? Nope. No, of course not. There's no such thing.
Oh.
As a believer in science, I should know better than to suggest such things. Please forget I said anything. Very good.
Ah.
The thought of such incredible historical artifacts falling down the idea.
Ah.
Only 2 more left. I wonder what it says for the very last one. Yeehaw! I'll get started translating. I see what we have here. A first-hand historical account. Sith Higher founding up has Hyrule switched hardship is seen or seen, but that is only small That is only okay. Apparently, that is a small moment of time. A small moment of time. Minoru, the king's older sister, says of this kingdom that hit no more, not no. Oh, whatever. Namote not aware in I be yikat, whatever that is. Yikatched, whatever. I think it's yikakt though. It's a language though, so don't mind what I say. Not even for future. Not even for the future. Apparently. Princess Zelda tells her that this future be rat already. What the heck does that mean? Be at war already? Or something? That a champion be from the sky come. Which means that the hero will be from the sky, which means I am that hero. Between the two, they make to finding the way that is championed in that distant time to help. Hear my truth, hear my truth, or whatever. So they to uprisen the temple of time, which means to raise upward into the sky. Yes, I know that you know what that means. Into the sky, to warden hit Onye's evil. All Deedon, so in for this is distant day. Our kingdom might be safe. In my heart, it would helpen not. It help not, I think. On ask of Minoru, can you devise the means to uprise in the sky the stone. Can you devise the means to uprise in the sky the stone? In the sky the stone. It was hard for me to translate that, my word. Mine words, he say not now, but they these memory safe in on the of the royal family high in the skies for that future time.
Oh.
This is unbelievable.
Ah.
The details are unclear, but essentially the Chamberlain trusted in Minoru and Zelda's predictions and wanted to help. She put forth the suggestions to Minoru to build a mechanism that could make her stone tablets float in the sky,
Oh.
which I take it are the very tablets you found, Link. Simply incredible. In finding the fantastic devices they built to preserve these records, you fulfilled the wishes she wrote in of here. And it doesn't end there.
Ah.
If I'm reading this right, it suggests that their Zelda worked with Minoru to raise the Temple of Time into the sky. The idea of the Temple of Time, a grand edifice built in that ancient era, being lifted to the skies to await a hero.
Oh.
Trust me, that's what it says! Although given the appearance of the Sky Islands after the upheaval, perhaps it's not so far-fetched as it seems. There are so many revelations here. My hands are trembling from all the strange, exciting ideas.
Oh.
And that's from merely reading on an ancient long removed from the event, just like how I got the excitement of Princess Zelda's dark being in the castle when you find every sage. What must it have been like for the Chamberlain to live through it? Thank you, Link, and I haven't forgotten about your reward. Yes!
Ah.
The thought of such incredible yada yada. Okay, so there's two more
Ah.
to find. Please tell me I found every one of them.
Hmm.
Oh yes, I see, you know what we have here! Yada yada.
Hmm.
Such wondrous sights ye have beheld, that nay could hit not justly be described. The Temple of Time I saw, and all land beheld it, raised up to the sky, both fearful and majestic. As Princess Zelda told me, for the distant future comes a champion to that place, the hope that Hyrule safe. The hope that Hyrule will be safe. For that champion these great stone inscribes. The king's elder sister, Minoru, sends these stone tablets to the skies, that the champion might have them ridden. I don't know. My head is spinning. I need to lie down. This is an incredible find. An eyewitness accounts of the Temple of the Time floating up into the sky. It's a landmark discovery for the history of Hyrule. It may be one of the top 10 most important discoveries of all time. I wonder what that large structure is then. Even among all the breathtaking displays of power we know of from the era, to raise the land and its buildings into the sky. That was a feat impressive even to those accustomed to wonders. You can tell it as much from this account. Zelda predicted that the hero would appear in the land they raised into the sky and that he would save Hyrule. The Chamberlain took this on faith and wanted to know how she could help. So she inscribed these records on the stone tablets that Minoru sent to the sky. I'm so overwhelmed that the tremors have gone past my hands and legs. My whole body is shaking. Please excuse me. This is no way for a researcher to behave. Oh, really? I need to view these accounts as a historian and not get so swept up in personal sentiments. Very good, and thank you. Not just with words, but with this as well. Yes. The thought of yada yada. Only one left. Please tell me this is it. Yes! I got them all!
Oh.
Raru, Hyrule's king, Sonia, her queen, his elder sister Minoru, and the princess Zelda, all whom he served, all whom I served and loved, all whom throughout alone, whatever that word translates to. So I'm just gonna read the actualities. Curve these words upon this stand. This stand on all 13, and this stand and all 13. Oh, this stone and all 13 serves the all royal families' records. My work is final. Full wrote for all. Full has wrote for all ages. I don't know. I'm being fancy with it. Many the mark made by these much beloved peoples, whatever. Some hath seen, some has seen, some has unseen. When I make remembrance of her marks, feel my flame of hope, though maybe small within me. It be all through these marks some grant design describes. I cannot meet Princess Zelda, her love for her land, whatever that is. What more than I ask I can do for Hyrule's peoples? Let me lead my fro henceforth and answer full of worthiness, whatever, to this question.
Oh.
It seems this is the last of the records. The royals whom the Chamberlain served so faithfully were gone, one by one. It's heart-rending to read. Her pain comes across so clearly in her words. What's less clear from these entries is the cause of all these partings. Well, each new mystery is an opportunity to do more research. If I keep digging, someday I'll unravel it. Like the noble Chamberlain, I must do my part. Thank you, Link, and I haven't forgotten about your reward. Okay, so I get a lot. The thought of such incredible historical artifacts falling down all over Hyrule is so exciting. Oh, wait a moment. Wasn't this the final stone tablet? We collected all 13 of them! I can't believe it! Finally, I've translated the whole history. I'm going to need a moment. Now that I've read all of it, well, to step outside my role of researcher, I'm deeply impressed with the author. I would very much have liked to meet her. If only the vast gulf of time didn't separate us. But of course, collecting the 13 records on these stone tablets would have been impossible without your cooperation, Link. In recognition of your work as a member, honorary member, of the survey team, I want you to have this cloth. Zonai Survey Team fabric. I'll tell you, Link, I have never felt prouder to be a researcher than today. To see all this valuable data compiled on the research lab wall makes me almost overcome with emotion. Where should I display this one? Maybe on the wall over here. Goodness, but this place could use a tidying up. Everything you gave me is posted to the research lab wall. By all means, come in and look at it whenever you like. I gained some precious understanding from my analysis of the text discovered this time. This history the Chamberlain left for posterity contains not just facts, but an important record of her findings. I want to continue my research of ancient Hyruleans so I can convey those feelings to the rest of the world. Link, thank you very much for working with me on this. We have done it. I must keep these dry. That is awesome. We've managed to update the lab. I must learn fast, Taru. What are you doing all in this hour? You're not going to find much of interest in the research documents here unless you're into that kind of thing. However, if you're interested in anything Zonai related, poke around some of the other researchers' tents. Some of the knowledgeable about some are knowledgeable about the Sky Islands and Gloom. That might appeal to you more. Wow, it seems like we have done all but 2 side adventures. And those side adventures we haven't done yet are, unless I have only left one, is filling out the compendium and the final battle against Master Koga. So, next time, we are going to Eldon at long last because we have completed everything we could. But after Eldon, I'm doing some side quests. At least I'm going to try to do some side quests. There's one thing that I have to do, at least, which is something that I haven't, my word. The true treasure, that's not it though. Long ago at Tarn Point, a blessed stone was hidden away at this within a sacred shrine. I'm trying to find it. There was one thing. There's this, but there was another thing. I could have sworn I would know where it is. Not the wells. The Lomé Labyrinth Island Conspiracy. What the heck? There was one thing. What the heck was it? Not the fossil. Strongest in the world. That's what it is. I'm gonna do that first before I end it. Then after that, I'm going to end it and plan on going to the Elden region in the next video and then trying to do some side quests and possibly shrine quests. So, how's it going? Made any new weapons lately? I think with the Lionel Horn, you could make the strongest weapon in the world. But of course, you can't just charge up to a Lionel and expect to survive. You have to be careful. A sword's not enough on its own. You have to be armed with knowledge too. That's why I've tried to learn all I can about Lionels, what they look like. But if you happen to get your hands on a weapon made with a Lionel horn, bring it my way. So I need to bring a weapon that is made with a horn. So I'm gonna just make it with... I'm gonna actually make it with a spear. A weapon with a horn. Had I known that, I would have just done it earlier. I'm gonna do a Lionel saber horn. Hey, that weapon you're holding. Let me see it. Sure. That's, no doubt about it, that's a weapon made with a Lionel horn. Nice and sharp too. You can slice through anything with this baby. That settles it. This is the strongest weapon in the world. No, it's not. I'm honored that I got to see such a stunning weapon up close. Here is the least I owe you. Purple rupee. Then again, the world's a big place. Who knows? Maybe a stronger weapon is out there somewhere. Someday, I'll return the favor and show you a weapon of my own making. I can't help but be curious. What happens if I go to Pura and Lookout Landing? What will Pura say? Because this is actually very curious. I'm actually thinking that After you get all of the sages, then Pura will ask you a big favor. I think. I don't know. Because right now I don't think that I'm able to do anything. Even though I've already done it. Remaining region. That is the Elden region. Hearth. Oh. I've never talked to you. Oh, look who it is! I told Pura all about what has happened at the village. Without your guidance, I don't think Tulin would have matured so much in such a short time. Thank you, Link. Despite everything you helped with, we'd still be helping to find Princess Zelda either way. We, Rito, are the obvious right pick for scouring the skies. We'll be protecting the skies and checking out the Sky Islands. Not bad. Can't help but be curious about certain things, like what's up top here. Interesting. Oh wow, you can actually look through too. It's just like Majora's Mask. That's pretty cool. Well, of course the camera is like very finicky. I could have sworn I saw something that looked important. Like a Korok or something. What was it? I could have sworn it looked important. Oh, it wasn't a Korok, it was Colton. Even though I didn't want to come to him yet, even though I have 11 of these, the bubble gems, so I'd be able to get 2 of his rewards. Might as well, because I don't really have much of anything else to do. And then I'll end the video at the Elden region. So I'm only able to do 2 of these. I'm not gonna talk as him because I'm too exhausted to talk like anybody. Let's trade. 4 bubble gems. Sounds fair. A Horriblin mask. Kilton's handmade Horriblin headgear. The big nose and smiley mouth look just like those of the real monster. Equip it to blend in with Horriblins. I wonder what those are. They look like fins of some sort.
They're clear, might be of interest. I'll give you 2 of them for 4 bubble gems.
So I already got these, but man, look at the fused attack power. A Lionel mask. So there's that. I'm honestly curious about how many more caves I have left to do. Of course there's this cave, but I can't do that yet. Because I need some magma armor. I started this because there was a shrine, and that's pretty much it. So I'm going to go from this shrine in the next video. I feel like doing a little bit of the next video just to see how far I get and I'm only gonna record for like 20 minutes if I do end up recording another one, which I might as well because I can't help it. Despite how exhausted I am, can't help it.